sports coverage of the National Football League. Find us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. It used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
On second down, here's Ward. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Trying to get into Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Greg Dortch deep to return. Oh, they had a shot there. Hit the 5. But it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020. National champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow. Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Bell run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Knowles. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. designed run with Ward. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. From the gun, here's Ward. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill them.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Complete team break goal. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Falcons offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action, it's Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. That's swung out to Etienne. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. On the return, it's Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
23-yard line.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field, operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice. Hunter's looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
To throw is Burrow. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Burrow gets it away quickly and in short. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Brings up 3rd.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique to put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try.
46-yard attempt.
This a 46-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, this is strong. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
With throw, outside, taken in by Pearsall. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now, ETN. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Will lose a yard.
He was taken
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down. Coming up.
Third and 2.
Now Ward on a designed run. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Passman. And the Panthers are going to take possession.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They go play action for Burrow. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. One of the tight ends motions right. On the give, it's Judkins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Falcons 40.
Now, Burrow. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6. That's good.
Pitts is the man in motion. On the ground, Judkins. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jamie Sherwood getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Over the middle, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Panthers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, this is Strong. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Here down the field will fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Ward. Moving outside the pocket. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 38 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 35, here's second down and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Panthers' 39-yard.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Throwing, Ward. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Burrow now going up top for Evans. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Burrow. To the right. That's Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Pitts is the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Second down. Burrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Ward. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That is hot. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
On 1st down, Burrow. That's out wide to Judkins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panthers 1st down.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Again, it's Judkins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. The Panthers will open up a 9-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. as this drive starts with first down. Out of the gun, Ward. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, it's ETN. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That swung out to ETN. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Ward. That's complete to ETN. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 35. And the Falcons, first down.
On 1st and 10, Ward. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the Panthers' 12-yard line.
Here's ETN. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Dortz now to return it. Ooh. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Panther first down.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Burrow now. He fires downfield to Pitts. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Carolina. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On first down, it's Ward. It's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Falcons.
On play action, it's Ward. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Rosebud. And the Panthers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. This time they're ready for it. Went to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now a second down throw for Burrow. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3. Now, Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They run it once more with Judkins. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Well, Falcons offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He's got his tight end Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the spike. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's Ward. Left side, caught by Lamb. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it third and 8.
Ward to throw again. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, man. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Moving the tight end right. Burrow now to throw on first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
On the handoff, Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. Burrow to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on first down. And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Panthers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. Out of the gun, Ward. And to the left side where he's got Kincaid. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to put any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Falcons 41-yard line.
Send a man in motion right. Second down, Burrow. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Another walk through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think they this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Falcons, first down.
ETN now on first and 10. Open space to the 35. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 18. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Falcons, first down.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Back to throw is Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
To throw is Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They snap it to Ward. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Tight end motioning left. To the right side, it's Judkins. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. They'll run it with Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At the 20-yard line.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.